So now we can hopefully get on with... Are you kidding me? For a freaking seal? I don't think we've seen a wild seal before. Maybe we have and I've just forgotten. That happens when I go over availability. But we'll go ahead and kill it on screen. It will go down pretty damn quick. It doesn't die in one hit. I should have used Spark and it would have died. Icy Wind incoming. That was a critical, which tells you how bad that is. Speed fell, but I should still be faster than it. Swift will finish off the seal. Down it goes. I will be healing Cube. I'm probably going to need Cube at full health. All right, hopefully now we can get on with the rest of the dungeon. Danger, fast current, in case you didn't notice already. You can ride your bike in here, which is ever so useful. And if you're playing these versions of the game, are you kidding me? Like I was saying, if you're playing these versions of the game, in this rock there is a water stone. So if you're into evolving Pokemon and being powerful, you might want to check that out. Also, there's clearly a something up there, but I can't do anything with that because the current is too strong. If you're playing the original versions of the game, what you'll want to do is surf to the bottom right corner. There will be a little platform there with an Ultra Ball hidden item there. I can't show you that, unfortunately, because there's nothing there in these versions of the game. I'll go check that. If you are playing the originals, though, you're going to need to, well, not necessarily surf, unless you're playing yellow, but you're going to want to go down here, and down here there will be a hidden little platform. Well, not hidden platform, but there will be a hidden item on the platform if you're pointing down, and that will be an Ultra Ball for you, but that is not there for me because I'm not playing those versions of the game. However, if I head down here, I can get the Ultra Ball. So they gave it to me anyway. Hint, boulders might change the flow of water. Thank you, game. That is ever so helpful. Let's head up the ladder here. And we can follow the path around. Well, we can't go through there, so we're gonna have to go down here, aren't we? And this is basement 3. All right, when you land, like we did last time we fell, you were on basement 3, but then you follow the current and that takes you down to basement 4. So that is where I was a little confused. But I am all better now. Now, if you're playing the original versions of the game, this rock right here will hold a max elixir for you. However, I'm not playing the original versions and I actually need to backtrack for my hidden item, since that is hidden here. And here I can find a nugget, which is not as useful, to be honest with you. But we need to come back and play with the rocks some more. So let's head down to the rocks and see what we can do with them. The encounter rate around here is insane. But as we approach the... I'm going to say this is a puzzle. You're going to see this requires actually a little bit of thinking. So what I am going to do is tackle the one on the left first, and then the one on the right. What I want to do first is move this one all the way over. Come on, Fist of Mitch. Look at that, works every time. Luckily this doesn't count against my PP. We want to push that one down and then get into more fights. Then head back, push the right one up all the way, push this one down once, and then head to the right and start pushing it left. Oh, hey, Slowbro. Like I said, head down, push it left, then push it down, and fall down the hole ourselves. And now we have automatically landed on Popeye, very close to where we were before, next to 2 giant boulders that are apparently stopping the current enough for us to surf along the water here. And we want to head up here to find this guy. Hold on. This guy right here, he's a legendary bird. I think we have already heard his name. It's time to get this underway. Made sure my Pokemon were fully healed and hopefully have enough PP to take out Articuno. I have Cube out front. As you can see, Articuno is level 50, one of the highest level wild Pokemon that we will find. Legendary bird, there is only one of Articuno. There are two Snorlax, but there is only one Articuno. I would highly recommend, if you are playing for the first time especially, that you try to catch Articuno and use Articuno on your team. Articuno is ice flying. And ice is a rarity in the original games. Most ice types are water ice or ice water. Articuno is only one of two Pokemon that is ice but not water. It is ice flying. Because it's flying, it should be weak to electricity. Let's see how weak. Probably not all that weak. No, not all that weak at all. Alright, it goes from Mind Reader. Luckily, Articuno is not known in this version of the game for being particularly effective in terms of actually taking out your Pokemon. Alright, so 4, it looks like it's going to be what it takes. Oh, it increases its speed. It might be faster than Cube now. It is, but it's not playing smart. It's not playing smart. It's taking aim, you know? Really good, just kind of overall, Articuno. I've been a fan since the first version, since I first caught it. But as you can see, I might take it out without it doing anything. Oh, no, not quite. But I paralyzed it. So, I mean, I win. I win. I'm gonna do something now that I know I don't normally do. Because I've won. I've killed the Articuno. All it takes is the Shockwave. Shockwave never misses. I've won. But hold on. Okay, I've done something that I'm not normally inclined to do. And that's, I've dropped a save state here in the middle of this. There was a couple requests, I believe all from the same person, looking at you, Luke, to see if my luck was so good that I could catch a legendary Pokemon on the first try, because although I would highly recommend that you catch Articuno, they are notoriously difficult to catch, but I've had notoriously good luck in catching Pokemon, so I dropped a save. I don't want this Pokemon. It's not legal for me to get this Pokemon through the Nuzlocke challenge, but I'm gonna test my luck here. So I dropped a save, and we're gonna see if this works. It's paralyzed. I have it in red. I've won. But could I have caught it? That is the question. The answer is no. But hey, it was worth a shot, and now it's paralyzed. All right, I'll give it 3. I'll give it 3 Ultra Balls here. This thing is notoriously difficult to catch, though. Like, yeah, it's not even close right now. It's not even trying. Oh, God. Yeah, for the record, this is totally off the record. This does not count for anything. I'm just seeing here. All right, I threw 3 at it, and I didn't catch it. So my luck ran out here when it didn't matter. We now take you to your normally scheduled Let's Play. Back where we left off, let's go ahead and finish Articuno, which is something that I would not recommend that you do. I would highly recommend that you catch Articuno at least once. It is a damn good Pokemon. It's one of my favorites. Ice flying. It's hard to find ice. But down it goes. There's no way it can stand to a Shockwave. Honestly, Articuno, if you even tried, you probably could have taken out a good majority of my team. But you didn't try. You never attacked. But down goes Articuno. Give me the experience. It does hurt. It does hurt. Because now Articuno is gone forever. Never coming back. Which is why you kind of need to save right before you try to catch Articuno. But it does kind of hurt. Honestly, of the, let's say 4 legendaries that are normally catchable in the game, I would say that Articuno is my second favorite. After the clear and obvious favorite. I like Articuno because ice, you know? You gotta love ice. Alright, we're ready to go yet again. I will surf. Let's get back on Popeye after I easily took out Articuno. I was really worried about that because if Articuno attacked, I don't think Cube could have made it. I really don't. I believe that we just want to head this way. I do know that there is one more set of hidden items that I would like to get. But first we will get the obvious item, which is the Big Pearl. We'll go ahead and sell that maybe at one point. If you are playing the original versions of the game, here in this rock right here, you can find a nugget, but it is not there for me. We can head up this ladder though. Head over here and get ourselves another water stone in case I desire to evolve things, which I don't. Let's head back down the ladder and up these stairs and up this ladder where we can now find that Pokeball that we got teased with a little bit earlier. This Pokeball holds what will be money for me to revive. But for the time being, what we want to do is try to get out of here. I believe that is the last item. So, this is a boulder that we pushed down when we first entered Seafoam Islands. That finally came back. We can, using Fistimich, push it into the hole and then fall down the hole ourselves. Now, I don't believe there is... Yeah, there's nothing here. So all we just need to do is, using Fistimich again, push this boulder into this hole, fall down ourselves, and now we land exactly where we did before, but now there are boulders blocking the path. So, now all we need to do is head up the ladders. And we have escaped from the Seafoam Islands, back onto Route 20. Seafoam Islands, indeed. Good God. So we have emerged from Seafoam Island before we take on the obvious trainer. Let's take a look at the sign, Seafoam Islands, and let's go over Pokemon availability should you fish on Route 20. This will work on both sides of Seafoam Island. I just wanted to go through Seafoam Island to kind of show you that it's not necessarily worthwhile for you to fish. But let's go over Pokemon availability here nonetheless. I'm only going to go over Super Rod because the Good Rod is pretty much the same from this point forward and has been the same for a while. Super Rod, Fire Red, you will get an 80% chance of finding a Horsey, 4% chance of finding a Seadra, 15% chance Gyarados, 1% chance Psyduck. If you're fishing with the Super Rod and Leaf Green, 80% chance Krabby, 4% chance Kingler, 15% chance Gyarados, 1% chance Slowpoke. So unless you're looking for a Gyarados, but really you should evolve a Magikarp to get that, no real point in fishing as far as I can tell, unless you really want a Krabby or you really want a Horsey and didn't get one yet, which would be weird. If you're playing Red and Blue, 25% chance across the board, Shelter, Horsey, Goldeen, Staryu. If you're playing Yellow, fishing with the Super Rod, 20% chance Staryu, 40% chance Tentacool, and 40% chance Tentacruel. So if you don't want to spend time working on a Tentacool, I guess you could fish here with a Super Rod in Yellow, but when you surf, all you're gonna find is a Tentacool anyway. Anyway, let's head down here. Are you on vacation too? No, I just killed a legend! I feel terrible about that. Oh, it's Sandy, by the way. And it's time for a trainer battle, the first one in a long time. Irene would like to fight. She's got a Tentacool. out front. So it's finally time for someone other than Cube to get some work in. I went through the entire Seafoam Islands with Cube out front, and Cube did everything for me. Cube has earned its place on my team. Until I can find a suitable replacement, which I might be able to do for sure. 675 experience. All right, Horsey is coming out. This is normally when I throw Cube out there, but Samja now needs some work. I was really trying to level Cube throughout the Seafoam Islands. I was scared to death of that Articuno, but I forgot really how much they nerfed him. Like, it feels like that was way too easy for me to kill Articuno. I remember struggling in the original versions of the game. Like, one attack. Not even one attack the entire time. Hey, 2 attack, 2 special attack. Like to see that. Would like to see more speed, though, along the way. Seal incoming. Sandra, you need to stay out there. You need to get more Razor Leafs in. It missed? Oh shit, Aurora Beam. Holy crap, Seal's not playing around. Except that Seal is not good at using it. That is an ice move, super effective against Samja, but as you can see, it doesn't matter too much because Seal is not that great. Not at level 30 at least. But seriously, Seal, he came correct. It just didn't matter. Down goes Irene. No mercy at all. No mercy whatsoever. You know, I have to say, you seem like a terrible trainer. You're just waiting outside Seafoam Island, waiting for trainers to emerge so you can finish off their weakened Pokemon. I don't like you. Seafoam used to be a single island in the distant past. Now you're like pretending to be a tour guide. You're not my kind of person. Let me get the hell out of here. Popeye, take me away! And off we go. 2, find more trainers. These guys I don't feel too bad about. Because as you'll see, this is like a legitimate way to get to Seafoam Island. I just chose kind of the more natural path. But these guys, seriously, how you doing? Plus you don't have to fight them. I rode my bird Pokemon here. Good for you. Now obviously I don't feel comfortable putting Cube out front, Bird Keeper Roger, so let's see how you deal with Fistamich. Fistamich, like strength. Bird Pokemon typically have low physical defense. They can take a punch, just like real birds. Not that I know from experience. Hey look, another Fearow. Fistamich, though, is just too strong. It does get to the point towards the end of the game where you start caring less and less about types as much as you care about stats, because if there are Pokemon out there with, less than half the physical defense that they have the special defense, and you only have their weakness in special, then it's better for you to do just a physical move and don't care that it's super effective. That tends to happen in the late game. Early on, I would say it's better to focus on types, but as you get through the game and you start finding Pokemon that are good, like Fistamich at physical attacks, then who cares about typing at a certain point? Oh no! Now what am I to do? Technically, you can still fly your Pokemon out of here, man. My birds are exhausted. They can't fly me back. Actually, they can. It's weird.